Good morning and welcome to Nicole Windle Yoga. This is your morning yoga session. Try and get the body moving and feeling energized for the rest of your day. So don't worry if you feel a little bit tight. You've just woken up and the body feels a little bit, but hopefully you feel a little bit looser and more energized. Ready to start your day. So get your mat out, get into something comfortable, and let's start. So for this morning's practice, we'll begin in our child's pose. So knees can be wide or together, big toes to touch, and bring the forehead down to rest on the mat. Allow the arms to reach out in front of you. Let's begin to take some deep inhales and exhales. Allow the back of the neck to soften, shoulders relaxed. Letting go of the to-do list for the day and just starting to arrive in the body, present in the breath. Begin by walking the hands over to the left side of your mat, moving your head in the same direction, and then bring the forehead back down to the floor. Relax the shoulders, send both sit bones down towards the heels as you open up through the right side. And then coming back through center, walking over to the other side. And then coming back through center. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly coming back up onto the hands into your tabletop position. Bringing the knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Let's begin with some cat-cows. We take an inhale, drop the belly, chest forward, sit bones up. And exhale, round through the spine, drop the head, shoulder blades up high. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders relax, sit bones up. Exhale, round through the spine, press the hands and the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, chest forwards. Pause it here, keep breathing. Soften the shoulders, press the hands and the feet into the floor. Send the sit bones up a little bit higher. Next exhale, rounds the spine. Let's pause here, drop the head, press the shoulder blades up high. Tuck the tailbone, press the tops of the feet and the hands down into the floor. And then inhale, coming back to center. Let's lift the right arm up to the sky and scoop it underneath the left arm. Bend your left elbow, bringing your right shoulder and the side of the head down to the mat. Keeping your left hand in front of your face, press the hand into the floor to open out through the chest. Maybe you're comfortable here by pressing the right hand into the floor. Maybe you lift the left arm up to the sky or even take it behind you, reaching towards your opposite thigh. Keep rolling your left shoulder away from the ears, sit bones up high. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release the left hand back down, push back up onto hands and knees. Let's take the left arm out to the side, reach up high. Scoop it underneath the right arm. Bring the left shoulder side of the head down to the mat. Keep the right hand in front of the face, opening the chest. Either staying here if you did it on the other side, right arm reaches up, or bring it behind you, reaching round for the opposite thigh. Keep rolling the shoulder away, opening the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, brings the hand to the face. Push down, lift up, back up onto hands and knees. Bring some movement into the spine. Just release the hips, release the shoulders. And then from here, spreading the fingers wide, keeping the middle finger facing towards the top of your mat. Tucking the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips, coming into your first downward facing dog. So bend one knee, send the opposite heel down to the floor. And then just alternating between the two, stretching out through the backs of the legs. Keep a softness in the shoulders as you send the sit bones backwards and upwards. If you need to keep a slight bend in the knees at all times to send the hips back and up, then please do so. If there's flexibility in the hamstrings, you can straighten the legs and draw the heels down towards the mat. Nice. So from here, we take an inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Trying to stack your right hip on top of your left and then bending that top knee. Taking any ankle circles, hip circles, whatever feels nice in your body. Maybe your left heel can reach a little bit closer to the mat. Relaxing through the shoulders. Try and keep equal weight in both of the hands. And then inhale, straightens the leg away. Exhale, bring the knee towards the nose, rounding the spine. And then step the foot to the top of the mat. Give it a little shove if you need to, but you want to make sure your right ankle is underneath the knee. Bring the back knee down to the floor. Let's keep the hands on the mat. Relax the head and the neck. Allow the torso to sink heavy on top of the right thigh. Soften the shoulders. And allow gravity to do its job, opening up through the inner thighs. Take a deep breath in. And then bring the left hand flat to the floor. Right arm reaches up to the sky, stacking the shoulders on top of each other. Reach up a little bit higher. And then exhale, right hand down, tuck the back toe. Send your right leg back up high to the sky and then release into downward facing dog. Lovely. Other side. Inhale, left leg goes up high. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Come back into your three-leg dog. Bend the knee. Take ankle circles, knee, hip circles, whatever feels right. And then reach that right heel a little bit closer to the floor. Can you draw the belly towards the thighs? Soften through the shoulders. Inhale, straightens the left leg. Exhale, brings the knee towards the nose, rounding the spine. And then step the foot to the top. Ankle underneath the knee. Right knee comes down to the floor. Keep the hands on the mat and allow the head and the neck to soften. Allow the torso to sink heavy on top of that left thigh. As you gently ease in towards the inner thighs, allow gravity to hug you towards the floor. Right hand flat to the floor, left arm reaches up to the sky, stacking the shoulders on top of each other. Can you reach up a little bit high through the left fingertips? And then exhale, release the hand back down, tuck the back toe, send the left leg up high to the sky, and release into downward facing dog. Nice. From here, bend the knees, look towards the hands. Step or walk the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway. Maybe you're bringing the hands to shins. Exhale, folding forwards, bend the knees as much as you need to. Let's pause on the fold and heel toe feet hip distance apart. Keep a slight bend in the knees so you're getting rid of the stretch in the hamstrings. And grab hold of opposite elbows, hanging in your ragdoll. Allow the spine to be long, shoulders up to the ears, arms hanging heavy. Maybe just gently swaying from side to side, nodding the head yes, shaking it no. Do whatever you need to do to release. Let's take a deep breath in. Then exhale, flutter the lips. And again, deep breath in. Nice. Let's release the hands down towards the floor. Wrapping your two peace fingers around your big toes. Let's take an inhale to lengthen the spine forwards. Knees can stay bent if they need to, or straighten them. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, folding forwards. You're drawing the head towards the legs. Can you relax the shoulders away from the ears? Can you send the elbows out towards the sides? Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more time. And then release the hand. Heel toe the feet together. Bend the knees and uncurl the spine, stacking vertebrae by vertebrae until you come up to a standing position. Head comes up last. Roll the shoulders away. Nice. So let's begin our sun salutations. Stepping to the top of your mat. Let's take an inhale, reach the arms up and over the head, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, folding forwards, bringing the hands down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to the mat. Step one foot back, bring the right knee down to the floor and tuck the toe. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Exhale, release the hands. Let's step back into our high plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the knees down. Bend the elbows, lower the torso down to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway, baby cobra. Exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step forwards with the right foot. Left knee comes down. Inhale, lift up through the hands. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Tuck the back toe. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifts up halfway. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, hands together. Lift them up and over the head. And exhale, folding down once more. Inhale, lifts the chest up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, let's step back into high plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring knees down, torso down. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway. Exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg steps to the top, right knee comes down. Inhale, lift up through the arms. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands together, lift them up and over the head. Exhale, bring hands down through heart center. Nice. This time, inhale, reach the arms up wide. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, lift us up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant both the hands, step one foot back and then the other. Let's go straight into high plank. You've got the option to stay here, or you can bring the knees down. We bend the elbows, keep them glued. If you're taking chaturanga, straight arms, straight legs. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway. Or maybe you're lifting all the way up this time. Exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Now let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, right leg reaches up high and then step the foot to the top of the mat. Ground the back foot down. Inhale, lifting up into your warrior one. So right knee is facing forwards. You may need to shorten the stance so you can keep the hips facing the top edge of your mat. Try and keep your back knee and toe in a same line. So don't open it out to the side. Try and send the heel backwards, toes forwards. Inhale, reach up through the arms, soften the shoulders. Can you pull the lower ribs in, tailbone down? Bend a little bit deep into that front knee. One more breath in. Exhale, open the arms. Now open that back foot. If there's space, widen your stance. Maybe bringing front heel to back heel or front heel to the arch of the back foot. Reach out through the arms, sinking into that front knee. Keep pressing the back edge of your little toe in towards the floor. Flip the front palm, reach the right arm up and over, lift the chest up towards the sky. Try not to lose the bend in the front knee. One more breath in. And then inhale, bring it back to center. Bring the hands together at heart center. Let's twist onto the back foot. Nice, bring the back knee down to the floor. Left elbow comes to the outer edge of your right thigh, palms to touch. Press your right hand into your left hand. Squeeze the chest open, untuck the back toe if you can. Right elbow points up and back. Can you soften through the shoulders? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale to release. Hands come back down. Send the right leg up high to the sky. And release into down dog. Inhale, flow into your high plank. Exhale, lower down with or without the knees. Inhale, lifting up halfway or maybe all the way up. Exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg goes up high. Exhale, step it to the top. Bring that back foot in and down. Ground it into the floor. Inhale, lifts up into high warrior one. Soften through the shoulders, reaching up through the fingertips. Can you square the hips forwards? Your toes, your big toe and your back knee in a line. Bend through the front knee, lower ribs in, tailbone reaching down. Deep breath in. Exhale, open the arms. Widen your stance. Right toes point to the right, left toes facing forwards. Is it heel to heel or heel to arch? Relax through the shoulders, reaching out through the fingertips. Flip the front palm, reverse the Y, reach the left arm up and over. Lift the chest up towards the sky. Sink a little bit deeper into that front knee if there's space. Nice. Inhale, bring it back to center. Bring the hands to heart center. Twist onto that back foot. Bring the back knee down to the mat. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Left hand presses into right hand. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Soften the shoulders. Reaching out through the crown of your head. One more breath. Inhale back to center. Release the hands down, tuck the back toe. Send the left leg up high. Release into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll over into high plank. Taking your variation of vinyasa. Keep the elbows glued. Inhale, halfway or all the way up. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Nice, one more time. We take the right leg up high. Exhale, step it to the top. This time we're grounding the left foot to the floor and coming straight into our warrior two. Right knee, right toes facing forwards. Relax through the shoulders, reach out through the fingertips. Straighten your right leg, triangle pose. Reach, reach, reach so you can't reach any further through the right hand, and then drop the right hand down. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Have the neck looking down or up, whichever is easiest on the body. Without moving the feet, can you drag the heels towards one another, activating through the inner thighs? Can you pull the navel towards the spine as you reach up a little bit higher through the top hand? Nice, and then from here, bend through the right leg. Bring the left hand to left hip. Here you may or may not need a block. We've stepped the back foot in. So make sure there's a bit of space between the front foot and your right hand. Take the right hand over to the right side a little bit. We take an inhale, step onto that right foot, right hand. You can keep that right knee bent if you need to and kick the left heel away. Like we did in our 3-leg dog, can you try and stack the hips on top of each other? In triangle pose, like we just did, can you keep the shoulders stacked on top of each other? Maybe the left hand reaches up towards the sky. Lengthen out through the crown of the head, push out through the back heel. One more breath in. Exhale, release the left hand down, standing split. Can you bring the forehead towards the knee? Send the left leg up as high as you can. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend through both the knees. Can you take the left knee to the outer edge of your standing foot? Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, bring it behind the knee to outer edge of the foot. Last time, inhale, send it away. Exhale, knee to outer edge of the foot. Drop the foot and the knee down to the mat. And then come and sit down to the floor. If the cross didn't work, straighten your left leg out in front of you and cross your right foot over the top. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you're keeping both legs straight. So both legs bent. Bring the right hand behind you, either hugging in that right thigh or back of the arm to the back of the thigh. Let's take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. If both legs are bent, both sit bones are grounding down into the floor. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more time. Inhale back to center. Take the hands over to the other side for a counter twist. Inhale back to center. Release the legs. So keep your left leg straight and bring your right foot in towards your left hip. Janushavasana. L shape with the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up, twist the torso over the extended leg. Exhale, folding forwards. Shine the chest towards the toes. Internally press that right thigh away from the body. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, folding forwards. Nice, one more breath. Inhale, lifts you all the way back up. Bring the right hand behind you, fingers facing away. Bring your right knee down to the floor. Left toes come down to the mat. Lift the hips up. Open through the front body. Baby wild thing. Open through the chest. Can you lift the hips up to the sky a little bit more? Deep breath in. Exhale, releasing all the way back down. Cross over the legs. Let's step back into our downward facing dog. Shake out the legs, do whatever you need to do to release. And then we go over to the other side. So inhale, left leg goes up high. Exhale, step it to the top. Ground the back foot. Right toes point to the right, left toes face forwards. Open the arms, let's come into our warrior two. Relax through the shoulders, reaching out through the fingertips. Nice. Triangle pose. Straighten your left leg. Reach, reach, reach all the way forwards with the left hand till you can't reach anymore. And then drop the left hand down. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Stacking the shoulders, dragging the heels towards one another, activating the inner thighs. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Nice. Gently start to bend that left leg, right hand to hip. Step the back foot in. Left hand in front of the left foot or just over to the left side. Transfer the weight to left foot, left hand. Lift the back foot off the floor. Push out through the heel. Stack the hips. Stack the shoulders. Maybe reaching the right hand up towards the sky. Nice. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Push out through the back heel. If you fall, just come straight back into it. Doesn't matter. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the right hand down to the floor, standing split. Soften the shoulders, send the right leg up as high as you can. Drawing the forehead towards the knees, squeeze one more breath. Exhale, bend both the knees, bring the right knee behind the left leg, take a little bow. Inhale, sends it back up. Exhale, take a little bow. One more time. This time bringing the knee and the top of the foot down, coming into your seated twist. Again, if that didn't work for you, extend your right leg out, left foot crosses over the top. Both sit bones press down into the floor. Left hand comes behind. Inhale, right arm, back of the thigh or hugging in the thigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Nice, deep breath in. Big breath out. One more breath. Come back to center. Let's take a counter twist. And then back to center. Extend your right leg if it isn't already. Left foot comes into right thigh. Janu Shirshasana, other side. Inhale, reach the arms up, twist over the extended leg. Exhale, folding forwards. Internally push that left thigh away. Shine the chest towards the toes. Exhale, folding over your right leg. One more breath. Inhale brings you all the way back up. Bring your left hand behind you, left knee presses down, right toes come down to the floor. Lift the hips up, open through the front body. Take the right arm up and over, lift the hips up a little bit higher if there's space. And then gently release. Extend the legs out in front of you. Give the legs a little shake. Take an inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, folding forwards. You can bend the knees and grab hold of the feet and just round through the spine, or it can be active, straightening out through the legs. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings you all the way back up. From here, we're coming into our low boat to bring us down to the mat. So extend through the legs, reach the arms forwards, bring around this into the spine. We're bringing the lower spine down onto the mat, shoulder blades and the head stay lifted. Can you press the lower spine into the floor and lift the chest up towards the sky? Maybe you stay here, that's totally fine. Option 1. Option 2 is to lift one foot off the floor. Option 3 is to lift both feet. Yes, that may bring on the instant shakes, but let's breathe through it. Push out through the feet, reach up through the crown of the head. Can you lift the chest? Can you press the lower spine down into the mat? Let's take 3 more breaths. Last one. Exhale, releasing gently down into the floor. Yes. Let's bring the feet onto the mat. Feet are hip distance apart and walk them towards the heels. Hands are by your sides, palms pressing down. Press the lower spine back into the floor as you tilt the pelvis up. Can you inhale, lift the hips up, coming into your bridge pose. Maybe you wriggle the shoulders underneath, clasping the hands. Nice. Press through the heels, squeeze through the thighs and the buttocks. Can you draw the chest towards the chin, but not the chin to the chest? 2 more breaths. Nice. Slowly start to release and curl the spine back towards the mat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the sides. Let's bring one hand to the belly, One hand to the chest. Allowing the back of the body to sink into the mat. To allow the front of the body to open up towards the sky. And then bring the hands to the thighs, bring the knees back together. Hug the knees in, give yourself a big hug, rocking from side to side. Closing off the hips. We'll finish off with a spinal twist, so sending the arms into a T shape. Bring the feet down to the floor, lift the hips up and send them over to the right side and allow the knees to roll to the left. Allow the head to roll away from the knees, legs to sink heavy in towards the floor. Relax the shoulders. And then inhale, come back to center, feet down, lift the hips up, send them over to the left side and allow the knees to roll to the right. Head to roll in the opposite direction. Allow the legs to be heavy, relax the shoulders. And then inhale back to center, feet to the floor. Lift the hips up so they're level on the mat. Arms by your sides, feet fall to the edges of the mat, toes fall out. Shoulders wriggle underneath the torso, palms facing upwards. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out through the mouth. Allowing the body to relax. And actively relaxing the body from the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyeballs, the cheeks, the jaw, the tongue, the lips, the throat, the chest, the shoulders, the belly, the hips, thighs, knees, ankles, and toes. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.